Hey guys, I am back. This is Roger with Roger's Reviews, and today we have a package to open. It is Sunday, or actually Saturday. It's almost Sunday. Won't be long, another 50 minutes. Go ahead and move this back. We have really hard water at our shop. I have a water purifier at the house, but I don't want to get one for the shop because it would just get ruined very quickly because we have well water. So I decided to purchase inexpensive water distiller off Amazon, and so here it is. It's empty. Let's make sure there's nothing in the bottom. Nope. Okay, and we get, what's this? Here is some detergent, I guess this is to clean the machine once you've used it for a while, to break down the sediment, especially if you have well water. Here's your plug, your cord. Here is your instruction manual. And this is just a real basic, this little countertop. Here's your filters and your lid. And inside is your water container. So you, this is what will capture your water once it's distilled. Here is the basically the boiler. It's like a cooker. There's your fill line right there, and here is the fan and the condenser that goes on top. And then once it's full, it's basically take your why that doesn't, I think it bent or what. I think that moves, there we go. That was just bent in a little bit. So you have your lid, which goes on here, and then that'll help keep the dust and dirt out while it's making water for you. And then I believe inside here is your filter. So I think this comes off, maybe. I believe your filter's inside here. I don't want to break it, so I'll read the instructions, but I think it comes with a filter already. So basically you just have to put it together, pour some water in, and then this plug here, this basically plugs in the side of your unit, and then this plugs into the wall, and then you turn your power on, you're ready to go. So I don't think, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I think it takes like overnight to fill this up. So every day you get like 1 or 2 gallons, I think, of water. So it continually has to run. But this is really good, and they're inexpensive. I think this was like like less than $100. So if you don't want to spend a lot of money, I mean, they're probably not quite as good as the bigger units, but if you have really hard water, and this is almost like a disposable unit, you can use it probably for a couple years, clean it out, and then, you know, if you have to, if it gets too contaminated, you can always buy another one. So that's why I bought this one, because I don't know how the hard water at our shop is going to do. I have a purifier here, but the purifier, like I said, would not probably last as long. You'd constantly be having to change filters. So I think this is also too, if you have a rental property, if you have people that are using stuff and, you know, comes up missing, you're only going to lose like 60 or 70 bucks rather than $1,000 if you spend like a bunch of money on a huge softener system or purification system. At least this way, if it gets stolen or if it gets broken, you're not out of a bunch of money. And also too, you can use it almost anywhere. It's portable, it's mobile, you can take it with you. If you want something really simple you can take on the road, say like you have last week there wasn't any distilled water for some reason. Like, it was all bought and off the shelves. I went to like 4 or 5 different grocery stores, nobody had it. Of course, you usually buy it for $1.50 a gallon. So if you have one of these, you can actually make it yourself for like a quarter a gallon, because it takes about 25 cents to make a gallon of water. So you do save a little bit of money, and then you also don't have to run back and forth to the store. And then also too, you can get jugs like this that basically are a lot better for you. They don't, the distilled water doesn't tear down the plastic as easy, so you're not drinking all those contaminants. And then also too, you can use a glass pitcher or a glass container, which has a lot less contaminants than a plastic jug. So anyway, I'll leave a link in the description, and if you want to, let's see, let me go ahead and see if I can turn this thing on and start making water. At least that give you guys an idea of how it works. So just give me a second here to get set up. See if I have enough cord to stretch over here. I should have. And I'll run purified water through it, just to keep the filter cleaner. I mean, you can probably run any kind of water through here, it's going to build up faster. Of course, the dirtier the water that you run through it. So I'm going to pop this off, maybe. This thing has a pretty good seal on there. Has a pretty good rubber seal, so I'm going to go ahead and fill this up with purified water. Or you can use tap water. This is just more convenient because it's already here. So I'm going to go ahead and dump this water in. That's about to the fill line right there. If you want to see that, I filled it up to see the full line right there, just below full. I don't want to overflow it because I'm not sure how much that little jug will hold. And then you'll come back the next day and you have water all over your counter. So I'm going to go ahead and put the top on, and I don't think it really matters where you place it as long as it lines up and you can plug it in. So plug that in, and then I wonder if these are the same. See, they're different, so that way you don't mess up. You can only plug that one into one side. So it made it idiot proof. There's no way you can plug in the wrong thing. One's a male and one's a female connector. They're both 3-prong. So this is basically like most of your old tower computer power cords. So pretty easy to find. Probably have a bunch of them laying around at the house. So we'll go ahead and plug it in and then turn it on. Fan's running, everything's working. And so last thing I just need to do is make sure it's well ventilated. It's on a hot plate, so it shouldn't mess up anything. And then I just slide my slide this underneath it, and I should be getting water here shortly. And really, you don't even need this. You can just put your jug underneath. This is just basically to keep the dust out, which shouldn't really matter, I don't think. I'm gonna go ahead and try that. So it's gonna take a few minutes to start dripping, and it drips very slowly. So I'll have to basically record this in about 10 minutes before it starts making water. So anyway, if you like this video, crush the like button, and I'll bring you more stuff like this, and I'll leave a link in the description. So this is probably one of the least expensive ways to clean your water. If you I mean, you can boil your water. I mean, you can maybe make your own, but if you want to go out and buy something to distill your water, this is one of the cheapest things on the market. If you can't afford a water purifier, you can also get a Brita filter, which is like, I think you can get a pitcher for like less than probably $30. So that would probably be one of the cheapest ways to have a drinkable potable water. But this would be the cheapest distilling machine, and most of your water purifiers under the counter are more expensive. So, and this is also portable. So if you live in an apartment and you don't want to basically hook something up and have to unhook it, you're mobile, you can take this with you in your camper. You can take it with you when you travel, and you can even put it in an RV. So no matter where you go, you can basically just dump, no matter probably how dirty the water is. Even if you're camping, you can probably dump it in here and get purified and distilled water. So it doesn't matter where you're at. This would probably be the most universal way to get clean water. All right, that's all I got. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next one.